Hello and welcome to the podcast Handle It Better. If you're coming in and this is your first ever episode you're ever listening to, hi, my name is Brittany.
Oh, I'm Jensen.
You always think that I'm going to introduce you and I'm never going to do it. This is going to be the running gag of the whole thing.
Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like saying you just start talking. I think you should just lead it all.
No, I'm not gonna lead at all. Absolutely not. This is a podcast where me and my best friend Jensen talk about random shit and do whatever. You look like you want to say something.
No, because now we're recording. Like third or fourth episode.
It's our fourth, believe it or not. So at the time of recording this, the second episode just came out this morning, or like lunchtime today.
It came out today, which honestly, crazy.
Crazy.
We're 2 episodes in.
Yeah.
Live.
Live. It's a recording, but we're live.
Live on air to the people that can now hear said second episode.
Yeah.
Just recording.
Why did you look at it? Because I pushed it hard a little bit?
Yeah, to me. I don't like that.
Sorry. It had to be done, though.
It doesn't, though.
It did. 100% it did.
Does it, though?
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't think so.
I think so. You talk a lot quieter than I do.
Sounds like a you problem.
I'm working on that. I'm working on it. Nobody said it was going well.
Like something you should handle when you edit these.
I'm working on it.
Audio part.
So I'll be honest. In editing, I feel like we've gotten so much better, even though I've only edited 2 of them so far. I feel like it's gotten a lot better because like that first like demo one that we did that had the echoing that I talked about in the last
the first episode ever.
Yeah, the pilot episode that will never be uploaded. That one, we were both just so awkward and you were drunk.
We don't have to talk about that.
I mean, we talked about it in the second episode a little bit. Or in the first episode, actually. In the first episode, we talked about it. 1.1, which is why it was 0.1. But...
No, that's 1.2 that just came out.
No, it was 2.
Oh, you just put 2?
Yeah, I just put 2.
Shit.
It's the second one.
It should have been a gag of 1.2.
I'm not going to do 1.2. I mean, it's season 1, episode 2, even though we never really covered how long a season was going to be.
Do we have to, though? We can just cut it at a random point of the season.
And just be like...
But also, how do TV shows determine a length of a season?
I think everything is planned. they have plot points they want to hit for the first one, leave it off on a cliffhanger, and then just continue on the story from the next one.
Can I say something?
Or do a time skip.
Can I say something about that?
Yeah, go on.
Because, like, you got, like, Stranger Things.
Yeah.
Those episodes are, like, 45 to, like, an hour and 20 minutes long.
They're different lengths all the time.
So, like, how are they going to be like, yes, this season's only going to be, like, 8 episodes, but one of our episodes is going to be, like, an hour and 30 minutes, but the next episode's going to be, like, 30. I'm like, how does that make sense?
I don't know. I'm not on their editing.
Because, like, to me, first of all, to have an episode be so long, and then you're just here, like, yeah, you're going to watch this whole hour, basically a short film at that point.
It is a short film, technically.
A movie, some could say, because it basically is with the length of your episodes that you're going off of.
100%.
But then, like, your next episode's going to be, like, 40 minutes.
40 minutes.
They make it make sense, babes.
Or they do, like, a really short episode of, like, 20 minutes. That's the end of the season. You're like, what?
Honestly, though, but, like, no, the end of their seasons are, like, 3 hours long, and I'm like, babes, that's too much. I got things to do. I must still watch it, though. It may take me, like, a week to finish it all. But I'll finish it.
So, speaking of Stranger Things, you heard that they had the season 5, like, sneak peek already. But then I guess they, like, talked about when it's supposed to be coming out or something, and people are mad.
No. Is it 25, 26?
It's been 25. I don't know why people are upset about it. I didn't really look at what they changed, if they changed, like, when exactly it's supposed to be coming out, but, like, yeah. I could check right now.
It doesn't matter. But also, because, like, they're supposed to be set, they go, like, decades?
They're set in, like, the 80s. 80s or 90s. I don't even know how to explain the fashion that they have in that show. It's like retro versions of the actual outfits. So like it's today's outfits in their like retro style. Yeah, it's like styled as if it was from back then, but like it's nowadays like theme basically. Yeah, it's weird. Either that or vice versa. It's like back then's theme, but this, like, today's style. It's so weird. It's been a while since we watched it.
Yeah, I'm gonna rewatch it whenever.
Are you?
Before the new season comes out. But at the same time, I'm gonna just find out it comes out and I'm gonna have to rewatch everything that day of.
That's what I was gonna ask you, because I was thinking about it the other day when I saw the announcement of it. I didn't actually watch it, but I was like, oh, like, it's been so long, because we watched it, like, last year, 2 years ago?
I think last year.
Whenever the season 4 came out. Because we watched that together as it was coming out, I think.
We watched it separately.
No, but, like, we watched it as it was coming out, I think. At least the last 2 episodes.
I don't know. All I know is I was watching it, and then you decided to be a copycat.
I wouldn't say I decided to be a copycat.
You did, because I was watching it, and you're like, I'm gonna watch it too, and then you had to get ahead of me. I was like, wow.
No. I was like, everybody's talking about it. I kind of want to watch it, and I was gonna ask you if you wanted to watch it, and then you're like, babes, I'm already watching it. And I was like, well, shit, okay, then I guess I'll watch it. And we were supposed to, like, watch it, not together, but, like, around the same time. And it was basically just, like, Squid Games, when we were watching Squid Games. And you messaged me while I was at work, and you were, like, crying. And I was like, what's the matter? And you were like,
my life, that poor Asian man.
Yeah, you're like, the old man died. And I was like, why are you spoiling it?
And it turns out he was running the whole entire fucking thing.
Yeah, he was alive.
Also, wasn't season 2 of that show?
It never came out.
So it just never happened?
They like, hyped it up so much. They were like, oh, yeah, like, season 2 is gonna be crazy. I think they're still filming it. I don't know if it got canceled or not.
But then they did that weird spin-off.
They did the weird spin-off where it was like a game show. Yeah. So
which I'm just like, I watched it, never finished it. Honestly, never plan on going back to it.
I think I did watch it on my own. I just don't remember.
Part of it.
Mm-hmm.
Don't know where I ended off.
I remember you told me about it. I don't remember if I watched it or not.
I know I watched it. I didn't like it. To me, it wasn't the same, honestly.
No, it didn't have the same, like,
give me like the people that don't know what's actually going on fighting for their life.
Yeah.
To try to win a quarter or $1 bajillion or whatever $1 million that they were aiming for. Because whenever somebody dies, you get more money in that piggy bank.
Right.
But also, when they win that money, how are they? Do you think they just a check, or they get that cash in hand in multiple suitcases?
For which version?
The TV show.
The TV show? I think they just get a check now.
I'd be so upset. I see all that money falling down.
Didn't homie get a check?
I don't know. I don't remember. All I know is I see all that money falling down, and I don't get to make it rain a little bit with that money. I'll be upset spaghetti.
Wasn't there a thing saying that the person that won the reality TV show version of it, like, never got their money or something?
Yeah. Since last seeing, yeah.
Yeah.
But also, from what I remember, I didn't like her.
she was a bitch.
Sorry if you're listening to this lady that won. Spoiler alert, it was a lady that won.
Yeah.
I think she was an Asian woman too. I could be wrong though.
I don't know. You're gonna hear so many noises in this recording. I keep bumping the table.
You can cut this out.
And then I keep, like, hitting the ground with my drink. Because I'm like, your feet stretched out, so let me scooch it over. No, because I'm going to bump into it.
Up here?
Yeah.
That's your fault. Mine's right there.
I'm clumsy.
You handle it better.
I'm working on it.
What are you looking up?
No, Bobby and Patty just got here.
Oh.
So we're going to have to quiet on set. No, I was looking at the thing. Remember I told you that I wrote a couple things down? That I was like, ooh. So after watching that Tana video of her doing the rainbow eye look
honestly,
with the beauty guru stuff, so I've been hearing fun and fresh everywhere since that video.
Since rewatching it? Like 5 years ago?
Yeah, well, so it came out 5 years ago, and I rewatched it this week because you sent me a picture of you rewatching it.
I sent you a clip of her.
Yeah.
With Laura Lee.
Yeah, with Laura Lee coming through with the forecast.
Every girl in high school.
Me. So I rewatched it, right? And then, like, 2 days later, all of a sudden, I was watching this other video. I don't remember who it was from. But it was like, all of a sudden, they were like, that's fun and fresh. It's fun and fresh. And I was just like, oh my God. Oh no. And then I was at work and, like, they were doing something and I think it was my boss or something, but she was just like, she goes, oh yeah, fun and fresh. And I was like, I can't.
You can't get away from this fun and fresh.
I was like, I can't get away from the fun and fresh now. Because, like, before that video, like...
Of rewatching
it and stuff, like, hearing somebody be like, oh, just a comment, just a concern. Like, I've said that, unironically, before that video 5 years ago. Like, I said it when we were in, like, high school or some shit. So it's like, now, all of a sudden, like... that video comes out, and 5 years later, now all of a sudden it's like...
You're rewatching it, and it all comes out.
It, and everything just starts all over again. I'm like...
But I don't think anybody in my vicinity besides you...
says fun and fresh.
Yeah.
We were like, oh, let's get some recording before they get home so we don't have to quiet on set.
15 minutes in, you guys show up.
Love you.
I have to wait for that.
I quit. I quit.
Son of a bitch.
Sick. So yeah, after watching that video, I don't know if you've heard people saying like fun and fresh.
No, I told you nobody in my vicinity besides you have been saying the keywords fun and or fresh.
It's fun and fresh in my life.
Because if you're not fun and or fresh, what's the point?
Exactly.
You gotta be fun and or fresh at all times.
100%. If you're not fun or fresh and or fresh.
Exactly. What you had mentioned to me earlier.
What did I mention to you earlier?
About my last meal.
Can I lead into that before you say it, please? Because then they're like, what? So I was watching a couple videos, specifically one video like yesterday about people eating other people's last meals, like prisoners' last meals on death row and stuff like that. And I was like, hypothetically speaking, I'm not saying you're a murderer, but like, or that you're in prison. I'm just, you know that this is going to be your last meal.
Yeah.
What are you eating during your last meal?
You said there was no budget for this.
No budget whatsoever.
So I'm going...
It just has to be like actual food.
So I'm going to different places for a couple different things. And I have specific requests.
Okay, they bring it to you, but yeah.
I know, but different locations that has to get brought the food from. Mm-hmm. So, first off, I'm going to need a large Coke. Specifically from McDonald's.
Okay.
Because theirs hits different.
Okay.
The second thing is, we're going to go to Chick-fil-A. Throwback to the last episode.
You actually remember that we talked about Chick-fil-A last episode?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
But I want their French fries. Okay. But I want the ones that have, like, the skin on it.
Okay.
With their ketchup. Like, you know the one that you, like, pull?
Yeah, or squeeze.
Yeah. But I pull.
Okay.
Because we're fancy.
Because we're fancy. We like to dip, not squeeze. I feel like squeezing's more fancy.
No, because you have the thingy right there. You just...
Yeah, but if you just...
That's a lot of effort.
Toothpaste it on. Go off. No. Okay.
Because, like, you dip it in there. Something about the ketchup from there specifically. Yeah. Don't ask me why.
Okay.
Just hits with the skin piece of the French fry. Mm-hmm. Banger. Okay. And then I'm gonna need Domino's pizza.
I haven't had Domino's in a while.
I had it last week. It was so good.
Yeah.
Trash food, but still worth it.
Trash food.
Sorry if you loved it.
Domino's is never gonna sponsor us now.
I mean,
damn it.
They do. Great pizza.
Great pizza.
Because, like, their crust just hits. Mm-hmm. But I want the pepperoni. Controversial. Pineapple, too.
Pineapple on pizza?
Yeah, controversial.
That's crazy.
And I think that'd be about it. Just those three things.
No nuggies?
No, because I think I'm gonna get full off of the pizza.
Okay.
But if I could, also, a good old mashed potato with gravy.
Not loaded?
No, because if anything, I'd get it from KFC. Mm. I don't think they do a loaded. But, like, a little small one. A little side.
Yeah, I don't eat mashed potatoes, so I couldn't tell you. Couldn't tell you where and what does loaded.
And a biscuit from,
A biscuit?
A biscuit from,
From Texas? Tejas?
Ooh.
With their butter?
Yeah, dude. Yeah, I was thinking about that, but yeah, now that.
What were you thinking?
What's the other one?
Olive Garden? With the breadsticks?
Nope.
Which one?
The opposite of Chick-fil-A.
The opposite of Chick-fil-A. Popeyes?
That bitch, Popeyes.
You would take a Popeyes biscuit?
Yeah.
Oh, they got the butter biscuits, right? Mm-hmm. All right. I feel that. I feel what you're putting down.
But also, I'll take the Texas
roll and butter.
With butter.
Yeah.
Something about that butter. She just hits.
Okay. You got me fucked up on one thing, though.
What? The pineapple on pizza.
Yeah. No. No, you got me fucked up not asking for Olive Garden salad.
I didn't even think about Olive Garden salad, but none of their pepperoncinis or olives.
Yeah, I don't want the olives, the pepperoni, or the onion. Just specifically the lettuce, tomatoes, and their Parmesan cheese.
And crouton.
And the croutons. I mean, I felt like that was kind of...
You have to say it.
Alright.
What would your last meal be? Since this was your question.
Yeah, it was my question.
An answer.
I have, like, a little bit of an answer, but, like, I feel like it's circumstantial. So, like...
On what? On if the place is open or not?
Yes and no. We'll talk about it. I want the Olive Garden salad.
Okay.
No pepperoncinis, no onion,
Yeah, we just
no olives. Yeah, with the croutons. I also want mac and cheese. Like, I want a whole pot. I'll get full off of it. I don't care. I just want it. Also, my mom's lasagna. If I'm going out with lasagna in my body. Specifically my mom's. Definitely the Texas Roadhouse rolls.
Yep.
Throw in some chicken nuggies.
Specifically dinosaur shaped.
Dinosaur shaped or McDonald's.
Okay.
McDonald's french fries. And, shit, I had it in my head. And it's like, it's gone. Oh, peach Fanta. Peach. It has to be peach, otherwise I will be very upset.
I mean, it's your last meal. They have to fulfill it correctly.
Exactly. Peach Fanta.
And then you just throw it in their face like, wrong thing.
Wrong thing. Exactly. I don't think they can kill you until you're like, I'm done.
With your meal?
Yeah. I could be wrong on that. But I'm like 90% sure, like, you have to be like satisfied.
So like, I'd be like, can you go reheat this?
If it's not heated correctly, maybe.
Like,
I have
no,
no
like,
idea.
Like it got cold because you like waited because we got
Yeah.
cold.
I don't know if they would reheat it.
But it's my last meal. I'm not satisfied fully yet. You don't think they would reheat it for
I
me?
feel like that's pushing it.
Damn, that's a little rude for
Yeah.
my last meal.
Yeah.
Let me go out with a bang at least. Let me get my reheated food.
But also, I would want my dad's pulled pork. I'm just gonna keep adding things. I want my dad's pulled pork. And lastly, there was something else. I was on a roll. And now it's gone, and I can't think of it, and it's gonna kill me. What was the last thing?
You wanted the
I wanted Olive Garden salad. Yeah.
Your mother's lasagna.
My mom's lasagna.
The roll.
Yeah. French fries from McDonald's. Nuggies.
Pulled pork.
Peach Fanta. I feel like there was something else, and I'm like missing it.
Couldn't tell you. I was here when you came up with the question.
What was the other thing? There was one other thing that I was like, I would have to have this, and I can't think of what it is. But if I'm leaving this world, I have to have this, and I can't think of what it is right now, and it's bothering me. My mom's apple pie.
Was that it?
No. But I'm adding that to the list. I want my mom's apple pie.
But also, could she make that again? So good.
That's what I'm saying. Like, oh, corn dog. That's what it was. I have to have a corn dog. I don't care. Give me my corn dog. You know what? At this rate, I already have so much food. I don't care where it's from. If I could get the corn dog minis from Wild Wings that they don't make anymore, I would. But, like, if those are unattainable, I'll take a Sonic corn dog. I don't care. Give me a good old corn dog.
Love that for you.
Should we ask a guest? I could get a guest really fast.
For what, their last meal?
Yeah.
I think she would take too long.
I don't know if she would answer it.
Exactly, so we'll just skip that.
Patty!
Yeah?
Question for you. Can you come here for a second?
Special guest appearance.
Question for you. If you had to have a last meal, like you knew it was going to be your last meal you ever ate, what are you eating? It could be anything.
I don't know.
What are you eating if it's your last meal?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying.
That's crazy.
Lasagna. Eggplant lasagna. French fries. Chicken nuggets.
Your lobster tail.
Pulled pork. Pizza.
Clams.
Probably, yeah, seafood boil.
That's it?
Which would be crab, clam, corn, potato.
That's it? That's all you would want? Ooh, hit me with a good corn, though.
Corn and crab.
She keeps adding things to my list.
Ooh, specifically like a good old Mexican street corn.
That's what I'm talking about.
I'm talking about just nice buttered steamed corn.
See,
Okay,
that's
me,
good too, but like street corn.
For dessert.
I didn't even think about a dessert.
That's why I said apple pie.
some kind of pastry.
Yeah, that's why I said
kind of like muffin, cupcake.
Hold the frosting, because Patty doesn't do frosting.
Just like a naked cake with ice cream.
Naked cake.
Ooh, a funfetti cake.
Ooh.
No, you know those ice cream cupcakes?
Yes. Yes, I do. Mm-hmm.
The, ice cream cupcakes.
Mm.
Yeah. But like as much as I wanted.
Okay.
And the cupcake has to be like really fresh.
See, me and Jensen went for quantity, because I was like, I want Olive Garden. We're gonna repeat it a third time. I want Olive Garden salad without the pepperoncinis, olives or onions.
Mm-hmm.
Your lasagna, mac and cheese, just because I want mac and cheese. Dad's pulled pork.
Mm-hmm.
Peach Fanta specifically.
Chicken nuggies.
Chicken nuggies, either dinosaur shaped or McDonald's. I want McDonald's French fries.
Mm-hmm.
I want the rolls with the butter from Texas Roadhouse, and your apple pie.
Aww, so two of my things.
Oh, and corn dogs. Dad could make the corn dogs, honestly. Dad's made good corn dogs.
You haven't made a corn dog?
He's made corn dogs.
He made them and they were good last time.
I would do corn dogs.
Oh, you know what?
Corn
also,
dogs.
now I think about it.
You're gonna add more to your list?
Yeah, you remember when we went to Salem and we went to a bike bar and we had the crouton with that sauce
with the beer cheese.
Yeah.
With the beer cheese.
Yes. Add that to it too.
Mm-hmm. So we're gonna have like an entire day's worth of a meal.
Yeah.
I don't.
Whole buffet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She said there was no budget, so
there's no budget.
Yeah. So.
But I don't know if you're like if they give you a time limit or you have to like say like I'm done and then they go
Execute
all right
you.
and then they execute you. Well, the thing is, I was like not.
So hopefully you won't do any crime that you're on death row.
Well, hypothetically speaking, you knew that something was going to be your last meal. What are you eating? Nobody said that anybody was coming to kill you. I'm just saying.
Well, you kind of said that.
I just said if it's your last meal. Well, no.
It was implied. It was your.
It was implied.
Yeah. It was implied because
it was implied when she said that they said okay, cut you off. Now.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
Realistically, when are you gonna be like, yes, this is what I want for my last meal? When you're on death row. But like hypothetically speaking, if you knew something was gonna be your last meal, and then you're done. What's the last thing you're eating?
I guess all that.
All that. Sick.
Yeah.
Special guest, Patty. Thank you.
Hopefully that got picked up.
my mommy. Thank you. Thank you, mommy.
Yay.
Love you.
Love you too.
Special guest
appearance. Caught her off guard.
Hopefully that makes it.
Oh, I'm gonna imagine it did, because when she ruffles the stuff in the kitchen, you can hear it. So yeah. Was that what you wanted to say about your last meal that I was talking about?
Yeah, that would be my last meal.
Okay. I'm glad you had time to think about it.
You're welcome.
And I didn't just spring it on you. You tried to expose me for talking about it earlier.
Yeah, I wasn't exposing you. You brought it up, and then I was bringing it back to the conversation because you said you're going to hold off.
Yeah, I was like, I'll wait until we're doing the podcast.
Because you did not give me enough time, I would have not had an answer. But now that I had time, I had my answer fulfilled.
I'm going to have to, piece it together and delete certain parts because we repeated what we wanted 3 times.
You did.
Listen, I will die on that hill. That's everything that I want.
And I'm happy for you. I named my stuff that I wanted.
Mm-hmm. And then you added some more.
Yeah. Oh, but I think you have something about... Oh, you know what? Give me a good old crumble cookie.
For dessert?
Yeah.
You don't want apple pie? You don't want Patty's apple pie?
I don't think she'd make the trip for me.
Well, that's why I was like, it's circumstantial. Because, if she wouldn't make the trip for me and we couldn't find her recipe, I can't have her lasagna.
Yeah, but you're her child, so if she was still here, she would make the trip for you.
Well,
she would not make the trip for me, I don't think.
She might. She'd be like, best friend's last meal. Best friend's last meal. Here you go. Because I want the pulled pork.
Hey, but you know that they tell me a good day in advance, because that thing takes forever to make.
What, the mac and cheese
no,
or the pulled pork? Yeah, I know. The pulled pork takes forever, but it's good.
Gotta give him a day's notice.
Well, I gotta give Patty a day notice for her lasagna, too. She's not just gonna make it.
But that one doesn't take a slow cooker.
It takes a whole day. It takes a whole day. She, like, makes it, lets it sit in the refrigerator overnight, and then cooks it the next day. She makes it a whole day in advance. So, like, I gotta let her know, like, 3 days in advance if I want that.
Lasagna.
Yeah, because she gotta go buy the stuff. So that's why I said it's circumstantial. If we had everything, Mommy, can you make me Olive Garden? Salad, specifically.
Yo, what is it about their dressing?
It's so good. The Italian dressing. But
it's only their dressing that's like that.
They have other dressing, but I refuse.
That doesn't matter.
I refuse to try their other dressing. I just want the Italian.
To be Ani?
Yeah, Ani.
I thought it was like a house made.
Yeah.
Like nothing special.
Growing up, I also thought it was house made.
And then, it's just like an Italian dressing.
Yeah, they sell it in stores now.
But also, don't they also sell their cheese graters, but only in location?
I haven't seen the cheese graters since COVID. Because you remember during COVID they had the cheese grater?
Yeah.
I haven't seen it since.
I'm pretty sure you
I have not asked. But, like, I haven't seen it.
You're antisocial and are too nervous to ask.
The anxieties stop me.
You won't never ask.
Yeah. So, on the train of hypothetical questions, I'll ask you this again. I asked you this earlier. Was not happy with your response. So, I'll ask you again, see if your response changes. Hypothetically speaking.
Yeah.
The world is frozen for 24 hours.
Yeah.
Like, the time froze for 24 hours.
Yeah.
There's no repercussions for anything that you did.
Yeah.
And you could walk up to somebody and willingly unfreeze them.
Yeah.
And be like, come on, you're going to spend 24 hours with me. What are you doing?
You give the answer first.
So, my answer that I give and have been saying for the past couple days, because I've been on this for the past couple days, I would find you, unfreeze you, be like, let's go, bitch, we're doing this. And I would break into a zoo and just pet all of the animals. Like penguins, giraffes, bears, lions, tigers. I changed up the order specifically because of that.
I still did it, though.
I know. Hang out with the animals for a little bit. Just because you touch them doesn't mean they unfreeze. You just, like, you have to be like, unfreeze, and stuff like that. We're not doing that. We're just petting the animals. So that would be, like, the first thing we did. And then I'm like, nice little hike in the woods, enjoying nature and stuff like that, being like, we're having a good time, chilling, everything's fine, fresh air, mine...
Fun and fresh.
Fun and fresh, mine's empty, knees weak, arms spaghetti, whatever the song is. Vomit on the sweater already. And then, maybe then, be like, alright, let's go to the casino. Go to the casino, play lottery or some shit, go to the bank, steal some money, put it in my account.
Why would you play the lottery and or go to the casino when you can't even get... You like, there's no point.
Because there's pretty lights at the casino.
Yeah, but you playing the lottery, you won't find out if you win until, like, the next day.
What if you change the numbers? Then you could guarantee that you win. Then the taxes get taken out and you just have money.
That was not in my fantasy.
Yeah, see? No. Yeah. And then I would probably, like, steal my dream car. No repercussions. I keep the car. It's mine. And I have money to pay for it. So, it doesn't matter.
You stole it.
No repercussions.
Exactly. So why would you have to pay for it?
Gas?
Well, in my head, I thought you were, like, doing payments for the car.
No, like, gas, insurance, stuff like that. Like, it's gonna be...
You can give yourself free insurance.
I don't think the free insurance lasts after the 24 hours. Because...
You break into
eventually they're like, something ain't right here.
You break into the system, you go as long as possible before they catch on. Duh. Okay. What are you doing? Oh, you...
Yeah.
I never came up with another answer.
Go ahead. Say your original answer.
What? It's my only answer.
Go ahead.
Was go to a bank, tippy tappies into that computer, get myself some money, find you, and we loot in some places. Where are we going? I don't know, but we looting.
Okay.
And I get myself a house.
And you get yourself
a
house. Yeah.
You
go, this is my house now.
Exactly. I get them to sign over the lease.
Welcome to my house.
And boom. Ain't nobody stopping me.
Okay.
Because no repercussions.
No repercussions.
I get what I want.
You're not getting more animals?
I can because I got all the money from the bank now.
That's what I'm saying. You have time. You have 24 hours. What are you doing for 24 hours?
Okay, but here's the thing with that. Me having to get animals if it's within the 24 hours.
Yeah, food. Food to feed them. Feeding the mouths?
No, because you have to then unfreeze them.
Yeah.
See if you like it or not.
Yeah.
See if they're fun and fresh. And, like, depending on that, you then have to try to get them into a said vehicle that you have prepared to go.
That's why I'm stealing my dream truck. Big enough for everyone.
So, to me, I'm like, I could just, if I have a house, I just go, I want the dog. I bring my other dog.
Yeah.
Verify that they're fine.
Yeah. And
then I just get all the dogs. Via Despicable Me, Guru style.
Guru style. These are mine now. These are mine now. Thank you.
So, yeah. Because we broke into the bank, we got all the monies. We're good.
Gotcha. I had it recording off of the laptop audio, not the mic.
Let's hope that audio is fine, man.
It looks fine.
No, I mean, we want to go edit it.
It looks okay. I could check really fast.
It doesn't matter. We'll still post it.
Just put a disclaimer.
May or not be good audio.
May not have the best audio.
And that's okay. We're still learning.
We're learning.
4 episodes in.
I'm mad that happened.
Did you now change it?
I changed it now.
So maybe for a good
44 minutes. A good 44 minutes.
15 to 20 minutes of this audio may or may not suck. We'll find out in post-production.
15 minutes of this is gonna have better audio quality than the other 44 minutes.
So before you leave your comments saying after the 16-minute mark and the audio went to shit, wait till you get to this part and you find out why somebody forgot to change the settings.
Yeah.
And make sure we were on our mic and not just a computer audio.
Listen, all right, I'm working on it. I'm trying at least.
We're happy for it.
Thank you. So yeah, Patty's conversation might not have picked up. I can't believe I did that. That fucking sucks.
But also 44 minutes of that was just her making noise.
Yeah. Well, no, okay, so there's like this first 16 minutes.
Yeah.
Which I recorded and then I went out and moved my truck.
Yeah.
I think it was still doing laptop audio in that first 16 minutes. And then 28 minutes in is when I realized that it was on laptop audio. So the first like 20 minutes, because there's going to be a lot that gets edited out. The first 20 minutes is bad audio.
Hope you enjoy.
I hope you enjoy the bad audio. Wow, I suck.
Oh, well.
Oh, well, we're learning. Oopsies.
Next time, you'll get better audio.
Oopsie poopsies.
You know, we do 3... This is what happens. You get 3 good audios, and then the 4th one...
the 4th one.
Is a little messed up.
Okay, if we're being honest, no. You get 1 bad audio that's... You literally cannot listen to. Then you get 3 decent ones. And, like, good ones. Then you have one that's fucked.
Maybe. We don't know. We haven't yet to listen back.
And then, after that, is when you write it in your notes. Double check it is on the blue Yeti.
Or you put a little sticker on your computer.
Yeah.
Make sure
right
audio is...
Make sure audio is switched to the Yeti before recording.
Because if not...
Yeah. I don't know why it defaults to the laptop even when the Yeti is plugged in.
Couldn't tell you.
That's what I don't understand. Why would you default to the laptop if there's a audio device plugged into said laptop?
Yeah, let's get mad at Steve Jobs. Why is that happening?
I am gonna get mad at Steve Jobs. Why? Because you're stupid.
R.I.P.
R.I.P. Didn't mean it, but low-key, kind of upset at myself and at the situation.
For not verifying.
For not verifying, but also, in my defense, we were rushing to record as much as we did before all the distractions started. So...
Oops.
Oopsies. Oopsie poopsie. Oh well. We live and we learn. Was there anything that you wanted to talk about?
No, because we never have an actual conversation or topic to talk about.
Okay, well, I gave 3. I gave 3 topics.
What were your 3 topics?
My 3 topics was the Tana video and like hearing Fun and Fresh after the Tana video, your last meal, and what you would do for 24 hours if time was frozen.
You had great pointers.
Go off. Do you have any pointers? Anything that's tickling your fancy?
No.
No.
I mean, honestly, whenever we come into these, I have nothing really on mind. I just go with whatever we're talking about and see what snowballs from there.
I'll be honest, my vibe is killed now because that audio is fucked. But we're gonna roll with it and we're gonna keep on keeping on. So, now I'm thrown off because of that.
End it on that.
No, because I'm gonna have to cut out 20 minutes of it. It's only gonna be like 20 minutes long.
You want a topic? I mean, I could talk about my my dog and their bacterial poop.
And their bacterial poop. Poor guy.
Because we went to the vet on Thursday because he needed to get his babies done, and they needed a poop sample while we were there, so I gave it to them. Saturday. They emailed me like, your dog has a bacteria called Gardadia, some shit like that. So he needed medication. They gave me 5 little baggies.
Do not say what they look like.
That looks like schmocaine. If you did not, I didn't say the actual word.
Okay, smoke. It looks like smoke.
It looks like salt, but not salt. The bad version of salt.
Looks like flour.
There you go, real quick.
Oh my god!
If you didn't know what it was, because when I first saw it, I was like, "Really?
really? This is what we're doing?"
If I get the police called on me, I ain't trying to get handcuffed.
Yeah.
So you should be on that for 5 days.
The fact that they put it in baggies.
It was 5 little bags. I can send you a photo later. And you can tell me what it looks like.
Insert photo here.
You can see what it looks like. I'm not kidding. If you did not know what it was for, you'd be like, you should not have this out in the world.
Input photo here. Blurred out. So you can't even tell what it is. So there's no point in adding this photo in.
But full on, if you see this little baggie, it's 5, now 4, because I gave him one today. Also, can I say something about this, but not at all?
Go on.
So, like, when you are giving, like, a medication, right? And they say every 12 hours.
Yeah.
Are you taking it that day? Are you waiting till the following day to lead it for a full 12 hours?
If I'm being honest, it depends on when I get it. If I get it, like, before, say, like, 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
Take it at 9, wake up, take it at 9 a.m., and then take it at 9 p.m. again. That's your 12 hours.
But, like, let's say you get it at, like, 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
I'm waiting.
You're waiting the next day, right?
I'll wait until, like, 9 p.m.
We're 2 different people.
What time would you take it?
The following day, I would start
What time would you take it?
7 or 8.
So why don't you take it at 7 or 8 at night?
Because to me, I'm like, when I get, like, if I have a half a pill or a pill and I have 12 hours in my head, I have to start it one day. So then I know, like, it coincide fully. Because if not, if I, like, have, like, in my brain, that's how it works. Like, I have to do it.
Okay.
If I get the medication at, like, 8 a.m., I'll do it, like, at that 8:30, maybe 9. And then that 12-hour mark later that same day. But if I get it at, like, 11 or 12, I can't do it until, like, the next day. To me, I get thrown off. To me, then it doesn't, like, feel fulfilled.
I mean, go off, I guess.
Like, I need to know, like, the bottle will be emptied that same day that I finished, like, that I started it. You know? Like, I can't have, like, it, like, the next day, like, the last day. Yeah. It isn't until, like, the following day because I took it halfway through the day.
I guess.
I'm a crazy person.
No, it makes sense.
This is my serial killer trait.
This is my serial killer trait. I love that we're back on serial killers. We ended last episode off on serial killers. This is my serial killer. And now here we go again.
Because everybody has one, and I'm assuming now this is mine. Because I never thought I had one until right now.
What is my serial killer?
I don't know. That's something for you to figure out. We'll come back to it next week. Or next week.
I'm trying to think of what...
Everybody has one.
I mean, I'm, like, real detail-oriented, if that's considered a trait. Probably not. I don't know.
It's one crazy thing you do that you never fully thought about.
Oh, you know what it is?
Huh?
It's putting ketchup...
On your pasta?
On my pasta.
Probably it. That's my serial killer trait.
That's my serial killer trait, is putting ketchup on pasta. In my defense, it's, like... a nostalgia thing from when I was a kid.
It's like a reward.
No, it kind of is. It's a nostalgia thing that I do now that, like, I do unironically because I'm, like, used to it because I've done it so often. Where, like, my mommy, when I was a kid, made spaghetti. Yeah. She would put olive oil, garlic salt, pepper, and basil in the spaghetti.
Basil.
And then she how she would give it to us, like presenting wise. She would take a hot dog, cut it like it was an octopus, put it on top of the spaghetti, and put ketchup on it for like eyes, mouth, and like hair, right? It would proceed to fall over into the pasta while you were eating it. So now the ketchup is getting in the pasta.
Go off.
And then you would just eat it like that. It's the same thing with mac and cheese. I was talking to somebody earlier today, and they were Canadian, and they were like,
who besides me were you talking to today?
Natty, my friend from Canada. So I was talking to her today. I was talking to her and like a couple of the mods for her channels and stuff like that. And we were talking, and she was like, I do something that most Americans don't like, because she's Canadian. And I was like, okay, let me hear it. And she was like, I like ketchup on Kraft mac and cheese. I was like, no, I like that too. And she was like, really? Because like every single American that I talk to doesn't like that and thinks that it's like crazy, like bad, crazy. They're like, how dare you? It's almost like putting pineapple on pizza to them. And I'm like, and I'm like, no, like it's like a nostalgia thing for me. Like, again, with the hot dogs and mac and cheese, like you have mac and cheese and hot dogs on the same plate. You put ketchup on your hot dog. You like either you put it on a pile, right? You have the chopped up hot dogs, and you have like a pile of ketchup for your hot dogs, and mac and cheese is on the same thing. You're eating your hot dogs and you scoop the mac and cheese. Ketchup is gonna get on it. So it's like people that don't like, apparently there's people that don't like ketchup on their mac and cheese, which is weird to me.
When you had it, they just like leave that bit
yeah.
on a plate because they're like, ew, nasty.
They're like, ew, my food touched.
Because there's little children.
I mean, listen, I understand not wanting something because, like, it weirds you out, it grosses you out, or whatever. But, like, when that shit happens all the time, like, no. I like mac and cheese too much to waste any bit of it. If ketchup happens to get on it, I'm gonna eat it with the ketchup on it. Does it hit different? Yes. Is it better? Sometimes.
Can I say two things on this topic, but not at all?
Go ahead.
Because, like, throwbacks to childhood now.
Okay.
Because when I was a wee little child.
When you were a wee lad.
And we would get Chinese food.
Go ahead.
I would get the chicken broccoli. I would have to share with my brother. At me. I don't care.
You got chicken and broccoli?
Yeah. Can I finish my story?
Go ahead.
But you know, like, the broccoli?
Yeah.
How it's like it looks like a little tree.
Yeah. That's kind of what broccoli looks like, yeah. Go ahead.
I would just eat, like, the leafy part and they basically leave, like, the trunk.
You left the stem.
Yeah. Because to me, in my head, you just didn't eat that. When I was a child.
Okay.
Now I do. I eat the whole thing.
Yeah.
But when I was a wee little child.
Mm-hmm. A wee lad.
I didn't eat it. Because to me, I was like, ew.
Ew.
Like,
the trunk.
Like, you just eat the bush part. You leave the whole log alone.
Okay. All right. What's your second thing? I'm still not over the chicken and broccoli when you were a kid getting stuff from Chinese food, but okay.
It was my childhood. Leave me alone.
I'm not.
My second thing, going back to earlier in the episode, depending if it got picked up or not.
I don't know.
When I would get my little pizza,
yeah,
I would take off the pepperoni and save it for last.
Okay.
So I just basically eat the pizza with just the cheese.
Yeah.
So after like 3 or 4 slices, I'd be full and I'd just eat the pepperoni on its own. So yeah.
So growing up, my cousin was like, I don't like cheese.
So she took up all the cheese.
He would take off all the cheese.
So
it was literally just
sauce
and crust. And that was how he ate pizza. I was like, you're weird.
That's too much.
But how are you going to go for chicken and broccoli when...
When what? Sesame chicken?
No, sweet and sour chicken.
I was a child. I didn't get much of a say on what I ate.
Sweet and sour chicken is right there. It's chicken nuggets.
Okay, first of all, it was me and my brother, so he was older than me, so he kind of had say on what we ate, and then I just had to follow along.
On that, but not at all.
Yeah.
So when I was talking to Natty earlier today, she was telling me she
also didn't eat the bark of the broccoli.
No.
She was a child because same.
No. She told me that the one of the food places near her, like a diner. The owner put out a sign that said, if you ask for chicken nuggies, you will not be served. I was like, do people really go out in public and ask for chicken nuggies?
What about chicken tender?
I was like, can I say chicken tendies? And he won't get mad. And she was like, I don't know if they have tenders. And I was like, go off. And then she was telling me, she was like, yeah.
Wait, but is that for grown adult or is it also for children? Because that's weird if it's for children as well.
I think it's for anybody over a teenager, like anybody over a kid's age.
Okay.
And I was like, okay. And she was like, I worked at a fast food place, and she was like, people would literally like come up, like grown ass adults, and be like, can I get chicken nuggies? And I was like, that's like the most cringe thing I've ever heard. I don't think in public
You'll say chicken nuggies
I could ever like legitimately order chicken nuggies.
via that way or just chicken nuggets?
Via that way.
But also, who started saying chicken nuggies?
Chicken nuggies. I think it was like a meme. I think it was like a meme. But like, if I go to McDonald's,
you're just like gonna get that 10-piece.
I'm like, can I get a number 5? Like their 10-piece meal. I'm like, can I get a number 5 large with like strawberry banana smoothie? And apparently outside of the US, McDonald's doesn't use numbers anymore. I don't know. It's like
You have to say the full government name.
You have to say the full government name of the meal that you want.
That's too much.
So I was like, that's like, I could never. You could never see me being like, yo, can I get a 10-piece chicken nugget meal with large fries
and a large
strawberry banana smoothie? No, let me get that number 5 large strawberry banana smoothie. Like, I couldn't do it.
Can I say something about that?
Yeah.
Why don't they give the boxes out
to adults?
No, because don't they sometimes do a bag? Give me the good old box back. When it was interactive.
Expensive.
When it was that good old interactive.
Yo, give me the toys from my childhood. Like the kid meal. Okay.
Because now you have to like have a phone to be able to do some of that stuff that they want.
Yeah.
No, I was a child.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have a phone.
Yeah. They have like the AR stuff set up. Yeah.
I'm 6.
iPad babies. The ones that are like, give me my phone, and it's the parent phone, and they give it to them to watch fucking Cocomelon or some shit. Like, that's who's getting the AR stuff. Like,
but as a grown adult, I have now become an iPad kid because I cannot eat my meal
without listening
without watching a TV show. Even if it's for like 5 minutes, I need some kind of background noise because I hate dead silence.
Yeah.
I can't, honestly, I don't know why, but I hate the sound of when I chew.
I hate the sound of people chewing.
So I need a background noise so I can't hear.
Yeah.
Anything besides whatever I'm watching.
I really don't like listening to somebody else. Like, that's why I can't do, like, mukbang videos.
Yeah.
Is because listening to somebody chew gives me the ick. Like, ASMR stuff.
I hate ASMR.
For me, it depends on what it is.
I hate it all.
If it's like the tapping one, I'm like it like makes my skin crawl. But like if it's whispering, same thing. It makes my skin crawl. Don't like it.
So which one of it do you like?
I don't know. Like opening things. You know what I'm talking about? Like the cans.
Yeah.
Like opening cans, or like if I'm popping the bubble wrap, I like it.
But other people doing
But
it.
if somebody else is popping the bubble wrap,
You're like, ew.
I'm like, give me the bubble wrap so I can pop it. Cause like
I'll do it right.
They go like one at a time.
Now you twist that.
No,
bitch.
you twist that. You just let them all rip at the same time. You can't. There's no slow things going on. You can't go slow.
Can I say something about this?
Go off.
I don't know. It probably did happen in the world somewhere, but like get like some like kind of heavy object, let it go on it, and just hear it all pop at once.
I've stepped on it. I've literally rolled something back and forth.
Yeah, give me that.
Yeah.
I haven't done that, but I would love to maybe do it one time. Maybe it'll never happen for me, but you know what? That's life.
That's life.
You know what? Maybe that's our cue.
Maybe that's the cue
episode.
to end the episode. I'm telling you right now, at some point, I'm just gonna like have a picture of me and you, and it's just every single time one of us is talking, it's gonna be a picture of our face.
Love that. Good luck finding that for me again.
I'll just use the pictures on my phone, the cutout ones that I use for your birthday. It's specifically gonna be the one of you looking like the bird from Rio. The angry really going to be like this.
The audacity.
It's either going to be that one or it's going to be... Oh my god, what is the one I'm thinking of? It's like my favorite photo of you.
Any one of them that are on my Instagram.
No.
Wow.
It's going to be this one.
Love that.
This one.
How about we don't...
Gonna use this one.
No, thank you.
For the listeners, it's a picture of him yawning while I was getting a tattoo.
No, thank you.
I'm gonna use that specific one. It's gonna be that picture. It's gonna be great.
I like how you're gonna give yourself a decent photo, and then I'm gonna get that.
I'm sorry. Let me find a better photo for you. I have a lot with your mouth open. Why? Why do you just have your mouth open so much?
But also, why are you taking a photo with me having my mouth open? That's a little weird fetish of that you have.
No. We're not gonna say that. You wanna know why? Because as somebody who used to take pictures zoomed in on my dolls.
Not anymore.
We can start the war again. Because you know better. Alright, so anyway. I think we should call it there. Any final words?
Bye.
Bye. Bye. Follow us on YouTube at Handle It Better. We're on like anywhere you can find podcasts except for Pandora, from what I know, and Audible. We're not on Audible yet either.
Does Audible do it?
I believe so.
I thought they
I haven't looked into
audiobooks.
it. No, I haven't looked into it, but
Weird.
I'm pretty
Okay,
sure they
we have
do.
to be on there. Sorry, Audible.
Sorry, Audible.
Unless you want to sponsor us.
Yeah, and then maybe we'll go on you. But Pandora has been giving me like a rough time trying to get onto that one, so figure it out. But anyways, thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. If you want to subscribe, we'll be happy to have you subscribe. If you want to like, comment, do whatever, that's cool too.
Just a comment, just a concern.
Just a comment, just a concern, you know. If you
give us feedback that we may or may not read.
Yeah, give us feedback if you want to. If you have any topics that you do put in the comments that you want us to maybe talk about, maybe figure that out, we'll see. And other than that, I'm Brittany.
I'm Jensen.
And this has been Handle It Better.
Bye.
Bye.